Good afternoon, everyone. This is Pamela Howard. It's Monday. It's time to take that intentional break in between 12 and 12:15. Go grab your coffee, tea, snack, and come join me for an intentional break. Hello, everyone. This is Pamela Howard, and I am so excited to be here with you for this intentional break. Today, we are going to be talking about, well, let me recap. We talked a little bit about going back to the basics, and today I am so excited that we're going to be talking about some steps to defining your target market. What did you find when you went back to the basics? And I know we only have a few minutes, so I'm going to jump right in to it and just talk a little bit about um, knowing what to do first. Knowing what to do first means that you have to understand your target market, understanding the problem that you solve, which is very important. So let me type that up in here for you guys so that you can make some notes. So let's see here. Hmm. Give me just 1 second and we will get started with that. So you have to know your target market. So one of the things that you have to be able to do is know your target market. It's very important that you know who your target market is, understand the problem that you solve, and basically know who suffers from the problem that you can solve. That is so very important. I don't think I showed that. There you go. All right. So, and then the next thing is you have to be able to paint a picture. It is very important that you be able to paint a picture for your target market. Okay. Um, One way you can do that is you can list the types of customers who suffer from your problem and build up a picture, group them together, okay? They may be people in a certain location. They may be people that do a certain thing during a certain type of day. I know that when I was looking for my target market, trying to discover where my target market was, one of the things that I had to do was understand how they evolve here on earth. A lot of my people in my market are, believe it or not, a lot of people in my market are parents, they're moms, and they actually are out networking. A lot of my target market actually hang out at a lot of coffee shops. A lot of my target market travels. And so you have to understand their movement, their activity, and in order to be able to paint a clear picture for your target market. Very important when you're kind of knowing what to do. And again, everything that I talk about is not industry specific, but an emphasis on events. So my goal is to support you in leveraging an income with events. If you don't have events as a part of your business model, I'm telling you, you are missing out. And when you think about events, I don't want you to think about, oh, I'm not trying to plan a party, I'm not trying to plan a wedding. Of course you're not. But if you are a professional and real well respected entrepreneur, then you're definitely planning conferences. You're planning for your next retreat. You're planning for your next workshop or your coaching program. You may be planning a book launch. A lot of entrepreneurs are writing books about their successes and about their challenges so that they can support and share their journey with other people to inspire them in order to obtain more customers. So we're always planning, and it doesn't matter what industry you're in, you're always planning something. All right. So that is two things. So we're going to recap real quick. So the first thing is you need to understand the problem that you solve. You need to be able to paint that problem that you solve for your customer. And then thirdly, you need to know who's going to gain value from that offer. Very important. Who gains the value? Okay? I'm just typing this in here. Who gains the value? Okay. So I think it could be a win-win for both. Who's going to gain the value? You demonstrate how you can support that customer that's suffering from that problem that you can solve. And then if you can communicate clearly by painting that picture, then you're going to be able to earn an income because you're probably going to get that client. All the factors that make up the value of your offering, okay? Demonstrate that the cost of not sorting out the problem is greater than the sort of dealing with it, okay? So you do the sorting, okay? And then you let them know that because they don't have to deal with trying to figure out that problem, you already have the solution. And take into account aspects like emotional unhevels, uphills, stress and risk and reputation, implementing your solution. All of those things are going to, make a impact on your bottom line, your bottom line cost. So take all those things into perspective. All right. The next tip is, you have to really, really think about your market. So I'm going to write that down as well. Think about your market. Okay. Okay. So think about your market. Okay. So again, just recapping. We understand the problem that we solve. We're painting a clear picture for that customer. We're showing them value in your offer, okay? How they're going to gain the value. Now you have to think about that market. So this is the thing. We are no longer prisoners to TV schedules with DVR high net clients, golf, talent marketing. We're no longer prisoners to that, okay? So it is factors that mean it is these factors mean that it's a more effective strategy to be a big fish in a small pond rather than the other way around. Okay, I'm gonna say that again. Is more of an effective strategy to be a big fish in a small pond rather than the other way around. It would be easier to build your reputation and gain referrals. You will also find you can get more from your marketing endeavors. Therefore, with the previous knowledge gained, start to segment your market. Very, very important when it comes to thinking about your market, okay? So, got two more tips I'm going to share, and then if there's time for questions, I would definitely answer those questions. I want to thank you all that's joining me live. I also want to thank you in advance for those that typically catch me on the replay. Everybody's schedule is different, so I understand maybe everybody can't intentionally take their break at 12 or 12:15, but then this is just a reminder to make sure that you're taking these intentional breaks. These intentional breaks, the reason why I started this is because these intentional breaks actually help you be more productive when you go back to your workspace. So everybody typically that works anywhere from 6 to 8 hours or so gets anywhere from a 30 to an hour to maybe 90 minutes of a lunch. Yes, take that lunch break, get away from your work area and relax, enjoy your lunch. But it's also good for you to also take breaks before and after that lunchtime. Depending on your industry, depending on your work day and your workflow, sometimes taking those intentional breaks and getting away from your workspace can recharge you. You find yourself getting antsy, you find yourself just kind of like getting snappy, or if you're like me and have to look at a computer most of your day, if you're not out in the field, sometimes you just get tired. You just need to get up. You just need to get up and just go away. And I'm hoping that me having these intentional breaks gives you an opportunity to come and say, hey, let me go see what Pamela's talking about. I'm definitely giving actionable tips that you can actually implement right now. Okay. So I'm going to go back and just recap here. Actionable step: know your target market. What's the action in that? Try to find out who they are. Where are they? What are their habits? Okay. Understand the problem that you solve. That's an actionable step that you can actually do right now. What problem do you solve for that client? Next, paint the picture. Actionable step. Hmm. Am I clear to my client and how I can support them, how I can solve their problem? Okay. And then thirdly, who's gaining the value? What value? Is it clear? Are you painting that picture? Are you actually able to solve that problem or that challenge that they're having? And then next, think about your market. Think about segmenting your market, okay? So that you can look after your bottom line as well. It's only going to increase the value, engage you to that broader audience. I see your comments coming in. Thank you so much. I will respond to these comments after the show. I just got a few more minutes and I definitely want to get these last two tips out to you. Okay. Look internally at your company. All right, let me put that in there. Look internally. Okay. So let me see, make sure I spelled that correctly. Uh, Sometimes I be typing so fast because I want to get it out, but there it is. Okay. All right. So look internally. Look internally in your company. Sometimes, okay, do you have a particular area of expertise? Okay. This is all about setting you out from your competition. Okay. What is so different about you? Are you better at getting on with certain types of people? Okay. Maybe that's a specialty you have. Do you have unique knowledge or a geographical area that you can convey? Okay. All of these factors can help you with an attractive offering. Again, we want that offering to paint that picture, solve that problem, segment your market. Okay. And sometimes you have to look internally in your company, and maybe you are the company, maybe it's just you. Well, then you need to look into that. And, last but not least, what else is available? Okay. What else? I'm going to put that out there. Typing just a little bit too fast. All right. So this is another thing. What else is available? What else do you have to offer? Okay. Why am I uniquely placed to solve this problem? You know, I have a little personal thing that I can share as well in regards to make what makes me uniquely different in my industry. I've been fortunate to have the opportunity to not only be the expert as an event specialist, but I've also been on that side as the customer, where I was receiving services from an industry, someone in my industry as a professional. Having the opportunity to be the customer and go through that workflow with a professional event specialist, and now being an event specialist myself, I know how my customers feel because I've been there. And secondly, I know what it is to be an expert because I have over 20 years of experience in this industry. I have built the business. I have trained people. I have helped people start their other businesses. I know the ins, I know the outs. I know, and I'm happy to share. And I want to support my community, my affiliate partners, my nonprofit affiliate partners. I want to be able to support and help them grow their business. Listen, you that's trying to leverage an income through events, or if you even are thinking about starting to leverage an income through events, you deserve it. You deserve an increase on your return of investment. You deserve to grow your database, and you definitely deserve to engage a broader audience. You are deserving of that. And so I am going to quickly recap as I have already. It's 12:17, but I just needed to get this out. So just real quickly here, know your target market. Know the problem that you're going to solve. Okay. Know how you're going to help those that are suffering and need your services. Paint that picture, make it very clear. Who gains the value? Make sure that you are clearly stating how they're going to get the value out of your service. Think about your market. Make sure you're segmenting everything that you have to offer. Okay. Look internally within yourself. What makes you stand out? What is so different? Again, these are actionable steps you can implement right now. Okay. What else is available? Okay. What else can you offer them? All right. All right. So that is all I have for you right now. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much for taking this intentional break with me. I will respond to all the comments. Thank you so much. This has been another Monday midday message. I'm Pamela Howard. I am your event specialist, and I invite you to have an amazing day.